Hey guys, really exciting. We can start using pads in our outdoor sessions as of this week, but there are a couple of really important things we need to be very wary of when we're doing them. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to be using the tie pads, and we're going to quickly go through a couple of our things. So before you pick up your tie pads, you'll need to clean them, and I'll show you that in a moment. And of course, we just wear them as per normal. Ben's going to demonstrate with these punches here. As normal, when we strike and punch, Ben's hands will naturally come back to his face because we train it all the time. I need to be careful with my pads that I'm keeping them further distance from myself than I normally would. The problem here is if Ben's hit it and then I bring it back to my face, or I hold them as though they're like my gloves, then I'm transitioning from his face to his glove to my pad to my face. And it's something we really need to be careful to avoid. Because it's mainly his hands and his face that we've got to be worried about. So whenever I'm doing things, I need to make sure it's not near my face and that we stay a good distance. I not let it move in on him. I need to keep that 1.5 meters where possible. So normal punching range, we'll be in around about that distance. Knees, kicks, same sort of thing. No clinching obviously, no grabbing the arm, and little defense work. So the defense work we'll do is more with our low legs, getting the person to check, that sort of stuff. Not even parries, because we don't want his hand from his face to his hand to my leg. And then I do something on the pads later and I get transitioned to getting across. Also, you want to be careful you're not putting the pads on your own clothing. So out, and it's got to start the whole time. We're going to try and do, thanks Ben, we're going to try and do a couple of rounds. So you'll probably do 4 or 5 rounds or 3 rounds. Then you'll swap over. When you swap over, there'll be the spray bottles available. You'll spray down your pads on the front and the back. And then you'll give them a good wipe. And you'll spray the back obviously as well. Wipe them all down carefully, and then you'll pass those back onto the ground in our safe spot, and then your partner will collect those pads. So make sure they're really well wiped. Then the other person, they're going to wipe down their own gloves, you know, your own personal gloves, no gloves to share, and they'll put them down safely. If we're using the focus pads, it's exactly the same procedure, but obviously we need to make sure we spray and wipe inside. If you're still concerned about that, we'll make sure that we have the latex gloves out there available for you. So you can put the glove on, then put your hand inside. When you take it out, you'll take the glove off obviously and throw that away. And we'll always make sure we have our sanitizing hand wash out there. So as you change over, you'll also sanitize yourself and your own hands for your own safety. So guys, start of the class we'll be using the sanitizer, end of class we're using sanitizer, in between different pad rounds and things we'll be using sanitizer. We need to follow these rules as carefully as we possibly can because we want to make sure everyone stays safe and healthy, and we also want to make sure that we stay open. Guys, thanks very much for watching. So pad work with safety, okay?